time to play with fractions, and we're going to start by identifying the numerator and denominator. So fractions appear everywhere, right? We don't always deal with whole numbers, and therefore we have fractions, which are parts of the whole. And a lot of people every day will talk and use fractions without even really realizing that's what we're doing. So whether we're cooking, construction of any time, all of these things deal with part to whole. So how do we identify the numerator and the denominator? Well, every fraction is made up of two parts. The numerator is the top number of the fraction. The numerator represents how many parts are being considered, while the denominator is the bottom number of the fraction, and the denominator represents the number of equal parts in the whole. So in the whole thing, how many parts do we have? Then the numerator is it's kind of like a subset. How many of those parts are we playing? So the numerator is on the top, denominator on the bottom. Let's do a couple of problems. Identify the numerator and the denominator in the fraction. Well, hopefully we notice that 7 is on the top, and therefore it's the numerator. 8 is on the bottom, so that's the denominator. Let's do it with a story problem. Jack was cleaning up after a pizza party. The pizza was originally cut into 12 slices, and he noticed there were 5 slices left. Identify the numerator and the denominator. When we're thinking about this, remember the whole thing goes on the bottom because that's where the whole is. The top number, the numerator, is the part that we're talking about. So we noticed the whole thing was 12 slices and there are 5 left. Therefore, the part that's left, the 5, is the numerator, and 12 is the whole pizza, right? 12 pieces is the whole pizza, so that is our denominator. So our fraction would be 5 over 12, numerator over denominator. One more. You try this one, then come back and check it out. Fiona cut a cake into 20 pieces. She passed out 17 pieces to party guests. Write a fraction to represent how many pieces of cake she passed out. Then identify the numerator and denominator. All right, so if we think this through, the whole cake, well, she cut the whole cake into 20 pieces. So we always put the whole on the bottom, right, the denominator. And the part is going to go on top. So she passed out just 17 pieces. So we have our fraction of 17 over 20, and then we can say the top number is the numerator, and the bottom number is the denominator. The more you say this out loud and talk about it, the more you're going to remember it. So again, just to refresh, 17 over 20, because 20, the whole, is the denominator, while 17, the part, is the numerator.